Oi, it's time now for the old Smiley Minute.
You know, it pays to stay with your favorite sports team for years, and I've done that with my Houston Astros, and they won the World Cup. Oh, man. When they beat the LA Lakers in that final quarter, it was amazing. Anyway, let's get to the news. First up, Charles Barkley got in huge trouble for saying that there's no such thing as vegetarians. Of course, vegetarians showed up and they protested for almost 6 minutes until they ran out of nourishment and passed out. The government has also been going through Osama bin Laden's internet history and found out that he favorited and saved the Charlie Bit My Finger video. It's not really news, but I can't quit thinking about Osama bin Laden going, "Everyone must die! Everyone that does not follow Allah." He bit his finger. I'm going to share it on my timeline. Okay, this one's weird. Amber Schmuck, 28, of Fredonia, Wisconsin, was given a free plastic pool, and hey, I'm all about the free, but she didn't have room in her minivan, so she put it on top of the van, but she didn't have a strap to hold it down, but thankfully she did have wait for it, a 9-year-old son. Witnesses saw the kid holding down the pool on top of the minivan and called the cops. And she didn't even give the kid floaties. That's just a mean mom. The weird thing is she faces up to 5 years in prison now. 5 years for a free pool. And it's in Wisconsin. There's only like 2 weeks out of the year that you can be outside without a snowsuit. You don't even need a pool. Darren Donaldson sent in a Florida report. 53-year-old Donna Byrne was charged with drunk driving on a highway. The cops were able to catch her quickly, though, because she was, wait for it, on a horse. Drunk driving is bad, but, you know, at least she was in a vehicle that only had 1 horsepower. You know, she'll have to pony up to the charges, but, you know, who knows if she's going to plead guilty. I kind of expect her to plead nay. And finally, a good friend of mine, comedian Carrie Pomeroli, sent in a news article to me that kind of backed up what I've been saying for a long time. Don't cheat on your spouse. Ever. It's never worth it. Here's the story. A commercial airline had to be emergency landed because a wife used the husband's sleeping hand. The husband was sleeping, not just his hand, but to open the iPhone. And when his iPhone was open, she found out that he had been cheating on her. And so she calmly woke him up, and the two discussed it like adults. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. She started beating the snot out of him. I'm just glad they weren't on a United plane, or the crew would have probably jumped in and helped out. Anyway, so that's the Smiley Minute. What did we learn? Don't cheat. Don't drink and gallop. Don't use your kid as a paperweight. That's it. Now, if you excuse me, I'm off to eat a steak and watch Charlie bite that finger again. You guys keep sending me strange news at bob@bobsmiley.com. Again, a huge thanks to Chris Rossetti for the Smiley intro. Anybody that wants to make a Smiley intro, send it to me and I'll give you a shout out. And I hope you guys, as always, are smiling a lot, or at least for a minute today.